My heart is gold, but my vagine is platinum.
Platinum vagine in full force. Only Corinne could come up with a line like that, and we love it over and over again.
Last night was a big night for Bachelor Nation in more ways than one, which is why The Bachelor is our Toyota People Pick of the day.
And back to break it all down with us, our former Bachelor contestants, Caila Quinn and Olivia Caridi. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, is it going to be happy?
No.
All right, well, let's move on to this.
Yes, the big news is that, of course, Rachel is the new Bachelorette, which came as such a surprise because she's still on the show, but I mean, whatever, we're very happy about that. We'll get to that in a minute, but first, last night's Bachelor episode saw Nick still on unsteady ground, which led to Chris Harrison having a heart-to-heart with him, kind of calm him down. We've got our cue emojis ready, Facebook Live, so get ready to tell us how you felt about this scene.
Be honest. Are you ready to quit and walk away from all this? I think there's a big part of me that is, and I think that's what scares the out of me.
One of the best parts of the second half of any Bachelor season is we get more Chris Harrison there. He's there to walk us through and to walk, in this case, the Bachelor through. Caila, what do you think of this scene? Do you understand Nick's uncertainty here?
I do, because he's being put on the spot with everyone telling me he loves him, but let's be real, he's not going anywhere.
Being put on the spot, but like, it's time for this to happen, isn't it? I mean, you're right, but that's how he's reacting. But
yeah, he's not going anywhere. That's why I'm laughing. This is so silly.
All right.
Olivia, by the end of the episode, Nick was down to 4 women, and still seems very shaky. I know. You know, if you were there, would you be super freaked out right at this point?
I just think. I've been watching for so long, and I don't think there's ever been a Bachelor who just seems so, like, scared and confused, and I would be confused if the Bachelor is questioning everything. I'd be like, what's going on? Why are we not, like, confident? And
I feel like you had a tweet saying it just seemed, what was your tweet?
My tweet was, and it was a joke. It's okay, Nick. But it was saying basically, you've heard I love you, or some form of that, 3 times, and every time you've been kind of like, whoa, ooh.
He makes this face.
He makes this face.
He got upset because he
tweeted back at you. Right?
And then he tweeted back at me, and then I tweeted back at him.
Okay, the feud is underway. Look out.
Please, child.
Caila, you got to get in there somehow. I don't know. Or comment all down. Can you just comment that?
Just favorite my tweet, not his.
Yeah, there you go. So Nick pretty quickly tells the women that he's not quitting the show, no surprise, and instead is taking them to Bimini in the Bahamas. The word Bimini is said about 1 million times in the episode, but when Vanessa gets the first one-on-one date, it's another word that really kind of stands out to Nick. Let us know what you guys think of this on Facebook Live and watch what she says.
I feel confident and comfortable enough to tell you that I am falling in love with you.
I really, really like you. A lot.
Ouch. Okay, to be fair, Nick explains why he's only willing to say really, really like instead of love. But Olivia, were you happy with his explanation?
No! This girl put herself on the line and spoke her true feelings, and for a guy to just be like,
I like you.
Yeah,
it just seems so,
So,
that's why I tweeted that thing.
Caila, Vanessa has been a lot of people's front runners for the final row since really the beginning of the season. Does what Nick said hurt his chances of, I don't know, getting a yes if he proposes to her? What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think he just put, her heart on the line and let her to dry, and I don't know if she's going to be as passionate and excited about him anymore.
On the flip side, though, guys, it's still not the end. Isn't it hard for him to admit love because it would kind of be a giveaway?
It wasn't that he didn't say I love you back. It's just that she said I love you, and he in turn kind of like lectured her and almost like scolded her. It just seemed strange. You could have just said, kiss. But instead went on this rant about like, I'm
All right, well, after Vanessa's one-on-one, Raven, Corinne, and Christina went on a group date with Nick. You could already see Corinne's getting pretty insecure about all of this. We'll get to her in just a second, but first...
Yeah, after Raven got the group date rose from Nick, he took Danielle M on a one-on-one date that ended up being surprisingly awkward and ended like this. Let us know what you think, Facebook, when you watch this.
You're just so great, man.
Not great enough.
Oh my, crying. Everyone in tears for her. She was so sweet. Caila, they had such great chemistry on the first date, the one-on-one date back earlier in the season. But I don't know. I was surprised that we found them here. What went wrong for Danielle M?
She was definitely in her head. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
We've all kind of seen it where you kind of overthink the situation, you're stuck in it, and you can't be present. And Nick kind of lost this affirmation that he's been looking for.
Yeah, he does need the affirmation, doesn't he? That's kind of a consistent theme.
Such a sweetheart, though. Olivia, there were so many awkward silences on this date. This is a surprise. surprise you?
It really didn't. I mean, I didn't see much chemistry with them on the first date that they went on, and I think she kind of fell behind, and it got to the point where they got on a one-on-one, and it was kind of like, oh, I don't remember that. It was like a while ago. I don't know,
You didn't feel chemistry on that Ferris wheel?
I didn't.
I will say she looked so beautiful with the wind in her hair, even if she was crying.
I love her hair.
Nick was trying to. He kept saying like Wisconsin, like let's talk about hometown. Can I lead you on anymore?
Missing each other.
It's true.
Right?
It just wasn't there.
He tried.
It's like two boats crossing in the dark or whatever. After Danielle tearfully revealed to the remaining women that she was heading home, Corinne got even more nervous. So she took her golden heart and platinum vagine and went straight for Nick's room to try to make something happen. It led to this classic Bachelor scene. They do it like no one else can. Watch and let us know what you think.
I'm very attracted.
Oh my goodness! I feel like we're getting the champagne bottles head, the POV from that.
Yeah, right.
Olivia, were you surprised that Nick ended up shutting Corinne down?
No, I think he did the right thing. I mean, based on his track record, I'm surprised that he did shut her down, but I'm glad he did.
It was definitely the right thing, and I guess the biggest surprise was, it's like, oh my, is he going to do this? And by the way, if he had gone for that, Vanessa would have literally been like,
well, they would have blown up.
So, Caila, did this situation hurt Corinne in Nick's eyes or hurt Nick in Corinne's eyes? Can they recover from it, or the awkwardness, or what do you think?
I think it hurt Nick in Corinne's eyes. She was looking clearly to be to be satisfied. And to satisfy him. And since she didn't, get to follow through, she just kind of looked upset. And we saw it the rest of the episode. She was ruined.
Well, I think she feels like he made her look stupid, right?
Yeah.
She went for it, though.
Yeah, that's what you kind of risk when you put yourself out there like that.
Well, it turns out, though, Corinne had nothing to worry about this week because Nick ended up sending Christina home, which was very surprising. Led to this great line by Christina. Watch this.
You didn't give me a fair chance.
Wow.
Yeah, so Caila, were you surprised to see Christina go? What's the reaction?
I was so surprised. I thought that she would make it a little farther. They had a strong connection on their one-on-one date. She has this impeccable story, and I feel like he wanted to get to know her more. But
Me too.
Yeah. But maybe he didn't want to connect with too many people.
I was surprised too, and she didn't go without a fight. Like she pushed back.
Especially on the date where he was, giving her the lotion rub down on her inner thigh. The teaser for next week's episode showed that a woman is returning to confront Nick. Do you think that's going to be Christina, Olivia? What do you think?
I don't know who it's going to be. I thought Liz.
I said that too. I said Liz before the show.
Liz comes back way later. I would love that. That actually would be pretty brilliant.
But what would be the point at this point? She already kind of did show back up.
I think they're just going to be like, Liz, come back, do it again.
Yeah, just like I'm back again.
Read the breakup letter again.
It could be misleading. It looked like it was a brunette. It could be Christina. I think so.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's going to be entertaining. It's not going to help anything. But
Hey, YouTube! Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more people now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.